Did you know that Pokemon Sword and Shield's Crown Tundra actually changed a shiny Pokemon? This is huge, man.
Butterfree, go!
Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys a brand new video today, and today we are jumping into changed and new shiny Pokemon in the Crown Tundra DLC. This is pretty unprecedented, man. I mean, there have been instances in the past, but Game Freak and Nintendo changed a shiny Pokemon for the Crown Tundra. And what Pokemon is that? Was it Charizard? Was it Pikachu? No, it was Combusken. This video is gonna be pretty epic, guys. We're gonna talk about shiny Pokemon and shiny Pokemon that need to change. I'm gonna break it all down for you guys. It's gonna be a fun one. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Get those notifications turned on. YouTube tells me that 50% of you guys are actually not subscribed to the channel, and that's pretty mind-blowing. That's unacceptable. So subscribe to the channel, man. And also, before I get any further, Team Shiny Charm plushies. They're available for just a few more days. TeamShiny.com. These are amazing, seriously. Super high quality, 2 different sizes. You get them both, you get free shipping. Support your boy. Perfect decoration for your office and everything in between, your bedroom, whatever it is. Pick one up. But let's talk about shiny Pokemon that have changed, and ultimately some shinies that really need some work. So as I mentioned, Combusken actually changed shinies for the Crown Tundra DLC. This is like something we have not seen in a long time, and actually the only other instance that I can think of off the top of my head is Charizard used to be more purplish, and then it turned into like a black shiny going from Gen 2 and beyond. But ultimately, Combusken getting a totally different shiny for the Crown Tundra is pretty crazy stuff, and it really opens the kind of opportunity for them to go back and fix a handful of shinies that are pretty garbage tier otherwise. I also want to mention that in Pokemon Home, we have sprites for Castform's form shinies. Previously, if you had a shiny Castform, which does have a different shiny sprite, by the way, if it changed forms into sun or rain or whatever, it actually looked the same as a non-shiny. It didn't actually change. But Pokemon Home has those new sprites for the first time ever. However, unfortunately, Castform's not in Pokemon Sword and Shield at this point, so there's no way for us to show that, but we do have the images from Pokemon Home that showcase that Castform did indeed change, which I think is pretty neat, actually. And the other thing I want to talk about before I break down 10 Pokemon that desperately need a new shiny form, and my amazing editor KG is going to whip up some really cool designs for you guys. Before I go any further, I want to talk about multiple shiny variants, right? I think changing some existing shinies is a really great idea, but I think adding a new type of shiny, like an even rarer version of shiny, would be super epic, and I think Pokemon fans would love it headed into the next generation, Generation 9. I believe that in Sword and Shield, when they integrated Star and Square Sparkle shinies, they had the intention of creating a rarer shiny, but unfortunately I do believe it was coded incorrectly because neither one nor the other is more rare. If you find a shiny in the wild, it's most likely to be Square Sparkle. If you find a shiny through eggs and other methods, it's most likely to be Star Sparkle, thus making neither one nor the other really rarer. So ultimately, I hope that they try to figure something out in the future to create a rarer variant of shiny, but in the meantime, we're stuck with the ones we have, so let's fix some of the old ones. The first Pokemon, and I know you expected this one, it is Garchomp, and to be honest, I don't necessarily think that Garchomp needs an entire makeover. It doesn't need that crazy of a shiny difference, but what it needs is Gibble's shiny coloring. Gibble has a very vibrant blue and a very nice yellow coloring on it, and Garchomp just throws it out the window. And it's really disappointing, to be honest. Garchomp is like one of the most meme-worthy shinies, of course, so I definitely feel like we need to change Garchomp shiny to be more like Gibble's, or make it pink like Mega Evolution Garchomp. That's another option, but I prefer the Gibble option because I actually really think Gibble's shiny is actually pretty solid. Gabbites isn't bad, but then Garchomp is just like garbage tier. So let's fix that. Let's make it way better. I think you just make Garchomp look like Gibble and we solve a problem. Pikachu! Pikachu shiny is very disappointing. It's just a different color shade of yellow. My guess is they made this one super subtle, so that way like kids didn't get confused because Pikachu is like the mascot of the franchise, but they could have done so many different things with it. They could have made it red. They could have made it black with white cheeks. I mean, they've changed the other, like Mimikyu has a totally different shiny. I feel like it's grayed out, it's grayscale. They could have grayscaled out Pikachu. They could have done a ton of different things, but I think because it's the mascot, they wanted to make it very subtle. I would love to see a shiny Pikachu variant that was more drastic than the existing one, especially since it is the mascot of the franchise. So if there's one Pokemon that I feel like they should change the shiny, it's gotta be Pikachu. This one's on the list because it's a favorite of mine. For those who don't know, Masquerade is actually one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. It used to be my #1 favorite Pokemon, and the ultimate thing about Masquerade is its shiny is like, it's kind of an ugly green if I'm being honest, but Surskit has an incredible black shiny. So I would love to see Masquerade shiny model more after what Surskit looks like and be more black and kind of have some cooler vibes going on to it. I think that would make Masquerade a sick shiny. And it's a Pokemon that's already gotten buffs in the past, so it might not be that bad ultimately, but that green just doesn't do it for me. And I know there's a ton of green shinies, like Tauros and things like that, and I could list off the bad ones all day, but Masquerade's a favorite of mine, and I would love to see it with a more black shiny instead of the green that it has now. You already knew Gengar was gonna be on this list. Gengar has got one of the most unrecognizable shinies in Pokemon history. I mean, seriously, it's pretty darn bad. But then they introduced Mega Gengar and Gigantamax Gengar, and both of them are like super cool white coloring. So why not just change Gengar's shiny? If you're gonna change Combusken's shiny, just change Gengar's. Everyone would be excited about it. Can we just have like a white shiny Gengar instead so it doesn't have to Dynamax or Gigantamax or Mega Evolve? Like seriously, just give us the white shiny Gengar. On the same topic of ghosts, I love Duskull. I love Dusclops. Those red color shinies look great. Although Dusclops' coloring did get a little faded over the years. Dusk Noir, however, what happened, dude? What happened to Dusk Noir? This thing is like a garbage, bluish, garbage color shiny. It's not even cool. Make it red. KG, make it red. Give me a red shiny Dusk Noir. Seriously, it was like so much better, dude. Seriously. Can we get a red shiny Dusk Noir? That's why no one uses it. Everyone uses Dusclops with Eeveelution because Dusk Noir shiny's bad. That's the reason. On the same theme of red shinies, it annoys me to no end that Drapeon shiny is so garbage tier where Scorpy shiny is incredible. KG, can you give me a Drapeon that looks like a Scorpy right here? Perfect. You see what happens when you change the shiny? It looks so much better when it looks more like Scorpy than when it looks like Drapeon's current super washed out faded shiny design. Seriously, a very simple change, but makes a big difference for the shiny Pokemon Drapeon, in my opinion. Here's a regular Phanpy, and here's a shiny Phanpy. And as you can see, they're the same. Corporate has asked you to tell the difference between these two pictures, and we have determined that they are the same exact picture. But for real, Donphan's got a great shiny. I love that orange. I always nickname mine Reese's, one of our sponsors for this month. Shout outs to Reese's, by the way, over there. Get some Reese's for your Halloween candy, of course. But anyway, Donphan's an amazing shiny. What happened to Phanpy? Seriously, they just make it orange. It'll be great. It'll be way better. Or do something else with it, a different blue maybe. But like, it's the same thing. Eeveelutions, bro. Like all of them. If you're not talking Umbreon or Sylveon, most of the Eeveelutions are pretty bad. Leafeon, I mean, what is that? They could have made it like fall colored, you know what I mean? Like an autumn colored leaves kind of deal. And then some of the other ones, like Flareon's kind of meh. Jolteon is just disgusting in my opinion. I don't even know what to tell you about that. But Umbreon and Sylveon are great. The other ones though, I mean, they could definitely use an overhaul if we're being totally honest here. I'm not trying to beat around the bush. The Eeveelutions need some help. Eevee is fine though. Like the bright white Eevee is kind of cool. But those Eeveelutions, man, they just need work. We just recently got Regidrago, which actually looks pretty cool with that blue coloring. And Regieleki even looks decent with the white around it. But what happened to Regice, man? Talk about one of the most unrecognizable shinies ever. What is going on with Regice? They couldn't have made it a different color blue, or like made it silver, or made it, I don't know, black or something, dude? Like, that's the easiest shiny solution, by the way. Just make it black. It looks awesome. Regice is one that desperately needs some help. Seriously, this thing is, you can't even tell, dude. It's like the Phanpy situation. And the last one for this list is gonna be Blissy. I mean, Chansey's like puke green, which is kind of annoying, but Blissy is just meh. Could we made it blue, or maybe just make it green like Chansey, so it's like rotten eggs? At least it looks like rotten eggs, and then we have that going for us. But Blissy just bugs me, man. I don't know what to tell you. I just feel like this is like, meh. So it's pretty crazy to me that Pokemon and Game Freak changed the Shiny Combusken in the Crown Tundra. I find that to be pretty wild. I don't know about you guys, but it does open the door for potential shinies to be changed in the future because they set the precedent now. So Game Freak, if you're watching, and I know they watch all my videos, of course, change some more shinies, man. Start with this list in this video. In the comments section below, you guys, it's your turn. Tell me what shiny you would change and how you would change it in the comments section below. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and get those notifications turned on. What are you waiting for? Don't you want this stupid face yelling at your screen all day? Of course you do. So subscribe to the channel and get those notifications turned on. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. If you're brand spanking new to the video, be sure to check out this video right here. It's a banger. But you know what else is a banger? This video. Why? Because we stay be making bangers. Yeah, I'm never going to say that again. Don't worry.